Good day. My name's Gregory, and today's unit that we will be looking at is titled My Favorites. And the sorts of things we will be looking at today are question words, me, him, us, them, this or that, adjectives, and can I. And for a starter, we can ask the question, what is your favorite food? What is your favorite drink? What is your favorite sport? What is your favorite book? What is your favorite TV program? What is your favorite day of the week? And what is your favorite town or city? And ask and answer these questions with a partner. Take turns asking and take turns answering. Now, we are going to have a look at a person called Alan Jones. Looking at the picture, what would you say Alan does? Yes, he is a football player, isn't he? And he has a website. And what we are going to do now, we're going to read and listen to Alan's website. And the things I want you to listen out for are who or what is his favorite city, his favorite day, his favorite German football player, and his favorite food. And then later we will look at the question words to complete these questions. But let's listen, read along here, and listen to the sound.
Unit 7, Tape Script 7.1. The Alan Jones website. Jerry from Dublin, Ireland.
You're English, but I know you don't live in England now. Where do you live in Spain?
Hi, Jerry. I live near Barcelona because a lot of my matches are here. Barcelona is my favourite city in Spain, but I live about an hour away in a village in the country. I love it here.
Susie from Singapore.
Dear Alan, I know you are married. Who are you married to? What does your wife do?
I'm married to a Spanish woman, Maria. She's a physiotherapist. She works in a hospital in Barcelona, but she often works with me and the team too. She really likes working with us.
Marcus and Matthias from Germany.
Alan, we always come and watch you when you play here in Germany. Who is your favorite German player? When are you in Germany again?
Thanks, guys. Ernst Müller is my favorite German player. He's a fantastic striker, and he scores a lot of goals. I love playing in Germany. We have a match in Munich next October.
Marion from Sydney, Australia.
I like your website. Who are the children in the photos? They're beautiful. How old are they?
Thanks. The girls are our daughters. Consuela's 6 and Pilar's 4. The baby is our son, Luis. He's nearly 1. He wakes us up early, but of course we love them all.
Ardal from Saudi Arabia.
How many languages do you speak? And why do you like living in Spain?
I speak 3 languages, Ardal. English, Spanish, and French. But my French is terrible. I like living in Spain because the lifestyle is great. Life is always busy here, but it's easy to relax after work. And of course, the weather is fantastic.
Simon from Oxford, England.
Hi, Alan. What's your favourite day of the week? What do you and your family do in your spare time?
Monday is my favourite day of the week because there's no training. We all go to the beach, and then we go to the best pizza restaurant in Barcelona. Our daughters love pizza. It's their favourite food. It's my favourite food too.
Okay. Did you find the answers to the questions? His favorite city, his favorite day of the week, his favorite German footballer, and his favorite food? Well, favorite city was easy. That was right at the beginning. And he says, Barcelona is my favorite city in Spain. His favorite, where are we? His favorite day, right at the bottom he says, Monday is my favorite day of the week. Why? Because he has no training. His favorite German footballer, that he answered over here. He was asked, who's your favorite German player? And he says, Ernst Müller is my favorite German player. And finally, his favorite food. What does he say? He says, pizza. We go to the beach, we go to the best pizza restaurant in Barcelona. Our daughters love pizza. It's their favorite food, and it's my favorite food too. Let's check that. Alan's favorite city is Barcelona. His favorite day is Monday. His favorite German football player is Ernst Müller. And his favorite food is pizza. Now, can you find the question words that complete the questions to Alan? First one I've completed for us. Where do you live in Spain? What would the question be? Something, are you married to? If we have a look here, we find that Susie says, who are you married to? So that would be, who are you married to? And Susie also asked, what does your wife do? So the question here is, what? You'll remember before you did the WH questions, which are who, what, where, when, why, and how. And these are the words we are plugging in here now into these spaces. What would go there? In Germany again. And when are you in Germany again? This one, the children in the photos, the lady asked, who are the children in the photos? Old are they? If you're asking a question about their age, it is, how old are they? How many languages do you speak? Why do you like living in Spain? What do you do in your free time? All of these questions we can find in this passage that we read on his website, Alan's website. Check your answers. All the WH questions. Who is when you're asking, the answer will be a person. What? The answer will be a thing. When will be a time or a date. Who will be a person. How? By what means? How many will be a number. So those are the WH questions that fit into those gaps. Ask and answer the questions with a partner. Where do you live in Spain? I live near Barcelona. And take turns asking the questions and answering them. It is good practice. Listen and compare.
Tape script 7.2. 1.
Where do you live in Spain?
I live near Barcelona.
2.
Who are you married to?
I'm married to a Spanish woman, Maria.
3.
What does your wife do?
She's a physiotherapist.
4.
When are you in Germany again?
We have a match in Munich next October.
5.
Who are the children in the photos?
Our daughters, Consuela and Pilar, and our son, Luis.
6.
How old are they?
Consuela's 6, Pilar's 4, and Luis is nearly 1.
7.
How many languages do you speak?
3.
8.
Why do you like living in Spain?
Because the lifestyle is great.
9.
What do you do in your free time?
I go to the beach and a pizza restaurant with my family.
Okay, all completed? Good, then let's move along. Complete the sentences with words from Alan's website. Barcelona is my favorite city in Spain. I love it here. Number 2. She's a physiotherapist. She often works with, what goes there? What word is missing? And the team too. She really likes working with, what word is missing there? Have a look. She's a physiotherapist. She works in a hospital in Barcelona, but she often works with me and the team too. So she often works with me and the team too. She really likes working with us. Now look for the rest of the answers in this passage. They are all there. The girls are daughters and the baby is. He wakes up early, but of course we love all. Monday is a favorite day. Our daughters love pizza. It's favorite food. Look for the missing words in the passage here. They're all there. And then if you are finished, let us check your answers. She often works with me and the team too. She really likes working with us. The girls are our daughters and the baby is our son. He wakes us up early, but of course we love them all. And number 4, Monday is my favorite day. Our daughters love pizza. It's their favorite food. Did you get all of those? If you did, well done. Now here we have some information about Alan, but it is all incorrect. What you need to do is to correct the information. Cross out what is not right and fill in the right information. They've done the first one for you where they said Alan is a journalist. And we know that is not the case. Alan is in fact a football player. Then they say New York is his favorite city. Well, we know that he said right at the top here, he says Barcelona is my favorite city. So cross out New York and replace it with Barcelona. He loves it here. Next October he's in France for a game. Is that right? I think what he said is next October we have a match in Munich. So next October he's in, not France, he's in Germany for a game. He's married to an American woman. No, we know that is not so because he says here, I am married to a Spanish woman. They have one daughter. Nope, and we know that is also not correct, because over here he says the girls are our daughters, Consuelo's 6, Pilar's 4, and the baby is our son. So they have 2 daughters. Saturday is their favorite day? He says very clearly there, Monday is his favorite day because he has no training and they can go to the beach and go to their favorite pizza restaurants. Did you get all of those? Listen and check your answers.
Tape script 7.3.
Alan is a football player. Barcelona is his favourite city. He loves it here. Next October, he's in Germany for a game. He's married to a Spanish woman. They have 2 daughters. Monday is their favourite day.
Okay, good. I'm sure you got that without any difficulty. And here again we have some use of WH questions. If the question is where, the answer must be a place, so in Syria. When, the answer must be a time, so when on Sunday. Who? Answer must be a person, and the answer is Peter. Why? We often answer those questions starting with because. And how many? The answer must be a number, so it is 10. And then we need to complete this chart. We have a subject, object, and possessive. Possessive, you'll remember, means something that belongs to you or to somebody. It is a possession. If the subject is I, the object would be me, possessive would be my. Subject is you, the object, would be you, and the possessive would be your. We have he, him, his. She, her, her. It, its. We, us, our. They, them, their. Did you fill in the gaps without any difficulty? Let us have a look at the grammar reference on page 126, 7.1 and 7.2. In 7.1, we have a look at question words. Look at the question words and the answers. What? Answer is a thing, it's a burger. When? In the evening. What time? 8 o'clock. Who? Peter. Where? In Jeddah. How? By taxi. How old? 16. How many? 2. How much? $2. How much? Well, the answer will be money. Why? Because. And then we have a look at the subject and object pronouns and possessive adjectives. I, me, my. Subject pronoun, object pronoun, possessive adjective. You, your. He, him, his. She, her, it, its. We, us, our. They, them, their. The subject pronoun, as you will remember, generally is at the start of a sentence, and the object pronoun will tend to be towards the end of the sentence. So, you were speaking to me. She said that she likes us. We told him that they are very good, and so on. And let's go to the next page. Look at the pictures. Complete the conversations with this or that. You'll remember that when we say this, we are talking about something that is close by, while that is something further away. So I would say, this is my computer, that is his computer. This is my pen, that is his pen. So this is close to us, that is further away. If we look at number 1, this is my favorite photo. Ah, yes, you all look very happy. Who's that? The guy in the hat? That's my boss. Now, what do you think this would be? What's that? It's my new MP3 player. Wow, it's great. How much is this, as it's close by? £9.50. I'll have it, please. How much is that, which is further away? It's £500. I love it. It's fantastic. Is this your phone? Yes, it is. Thanks. I like that coat. The blue one? No, the red one. I like this cheese. Where's it from? France. It's delicious. This is for you. A present for me? Why? It's to say thank you. And let's check our answers. There they all are. This is my favorite photo. Who's that? What's that? How much is this? And so on. You filled them all in? Got them all correct? If so, well done. Now, or all? All of this again?
Not all. It's,
okay. Okay, if you got all of those correct, well done. Now we'll have a look at the grammar reference on page 126, 7.3. Let's take a look. (7.3) This and that. We use this to refer to things near to us. This is my son. I like this sandwich. Looks good. I think I'd like that also. We use that to refer to things that are not near to us. That's my house. I don't like that car. Got it? It's fairly straightforward. This is close to us. That is further away. Listen and check.
Tape script 7.4. This and that. 1.
This is my favourite photo.
Ah, yes. You all look very happy.
2.
Who's that?
The guy in the hat. That's the boss.
3.
What's that?
It's my new MP3 player.
Wow, it's great.
4.
How much is this?
£9.50.
I'll have it, please.
5.
How much is that?
It's £500.
I love it. It's fantastic.
6.
Is this your phone?
Yes, it is. Thanks.
7.
I like that coat.
The blue one?
No, the green one.
8.
I like this cheese.
Where's it from?
France. It's delicious.
9.
This is for you.
A present? For me? Why?
It's to say thank you.
Okay, and test yourselves with the other students. Ask them questions about things in your classroom, such as, what's this in English? It's a computer. What's this in English? It's a mouse. What's this in English? It's a shirt. And so on. Practice asking and answering the questions. Now, complete the sentences with it, you, and them. It is a thing. You would be a person. Them would be more than one person or more than one thing. So if the question is, do you like ice cream? Yes, I love it. Do you like cats? No, I hate them. Why them? Because cats, plural. Do you like me? Of course I like you. Does Mrs. Johnson teach you French? No, she teaches me English. Do you like your teacher? We like her very much. Let us check our answers. And in fact, let's listen and check.
Tape script 7.5. I like them. 1.
Do you like ice cream? Yes, I love it.
2.
Do you like cats? No, I hate them.
3.
Do you like me? Of course I like you.
4.
Does Mrs. Johnson teach you French?
No, she teaches us English.
5.
Do you like your teacher?
We like her very much.
Okay. No problem. Good. Then let's have a look at what do you like? In other words, what is good for you? What do you think is, that is good for me? And the options we have are football, cats, television, ice cream, chips, horses, mobile phones, Google, computer games, your neighbors. Work with a partner, ask and answer the questions. And they've done the first one for us. Why do you live in London? Because I like it. So we'll use the word given to answer the question. What is this question? Why does Annie want to visit Oman? Because she loves it, or she loves Oman. Why do you eat so much chocolate? Because I adore it. Why does Fatma always sit next to Maria? Because she likes her. Why don't you watch football? Because I hate it. Why don't you eat carrots? Because I hate them. Complete that and then check your answers. Why does Annie want to visit Oman? Because she loves it. Why do you eat so much chocolate? Because I adore it. Why does Fatima always sit next to Maria? Because she likes her. Why don't you watch football? Because I hate it. Why don't you eat carrots? Because I hate them, more than one. And you notice here, she and her. If you go back to the previous page, where we had a look at objects and subjects, we had she as a subject and her. She likes her. She the subject, her the object. See how that works? Good. Match the questions and the answers. How do you come to school? By bus. What do you have for breakfast? Toast and coffee. Who's your favorite sports person? I don't have a favorite. I like a lot. Where does your father work? In an office in the center of town. Why do you want to learn English? Because it's an international language. How much money do you have on you? Not a lot, about £2. When people say how much money do you have on you, it means how much on you means how much do you have with you, have you brought with you. What time do lessons start at your school? They start at 9 o'clock. How many languages does your teacher speak? 3. Listen and check your answers and practice the questions.
Tape script 7.6. Questions and answers. 1.
How do you come to school?
By bus.
2.
What do you have for breakfast?
Toast and coffee.
3.
Who's your favourite sports person?
I don't have a favourite. I like a lot.
4.
Where does your father work?
In an office in the centre of town.
5.
Why do you want to learn English?
Because it's an international language.
6.
How much money do you have on you?
Not a lot. About £2.
7.
What time do lessons start at your school?
They start at 9 o'clock.
8.
How many languages does your teacher speak?
3.
Okay, and what you need to do is to practice the questions, work with a partner, and ask and answer the questions about you. Take turns asking the questions and take turns answering the questions. The more you practice, the better you will become and the easier it will become to speak English. Okay, now, tick the correct sentence. Number 1. What do you do at the weekend? Or where do you do at the weekend? Which one is correct? The first one. What do you do at the weekend? Number 2. Who is your best friend? When is your best friend? What do you think? Complete all of the answers, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put a tick in the box that you think is the correct answer. How many money do you have? How much money do you have? I don't drink milk, I don't like. I don't drink milk, I don't like it. Our teacher gives us a lot of homework. Our teacher gives we a lot of homework. She watches me and I watch her. She watches my and I watch she. This is all that object and subject business we looked at earlier on. You might want to refer back as you're answering these questions. Okay, let's check your answers. What do you do at the weekend? Who is your best friend? How much money do you have? Remember, money is uncountable, so it is much. I don't drink milk, I don't like it. Our teacher gives us a lot of homework. Us, the object. She watches me and I watch her. She watches me and I watch her. All correct, and you understand how that works, the subject-object business? Then we'll move on to the next page. And we are going to look at adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are words that describe or tell us more about a noun. Tells us more about something. So if you look around the room that you find yourself in right now, what could you say about it? How would you describe it? If I look around the room that I'm in, I would say that it has white walls. So it is white. White is an adjective. It has bright lights. Bright is an adjective describing the lights. It has a large desk in the middle of it. Large is an adjective describing the desk. So adjectives are words that tell us more about nouns. Now here are 8 scrambled adjectives. What I want you to do is to unscramble the adjectives and put them into the gaps that they have provided. They've done the first one for you. This pizza is delicious. I think many people would agree with that. They love pizza. Your family is really nice. Our house is. What would that word be, do you think? Take a few minutes and try and complete all of these. I'm really something today. Our English lessons are: Paris is a city. Rain again. The weather is. And this coffee is. And when you've completed, let's check your answers. Number 2, your family is really nice. Our house is lovely. I'm really happy today. Our English lessons are interesting. Paris is a beautiful city. Rain again. The weather is terrible. Of course, in places like Saudi Arabia, we love rain here because it happens so seldom. We get very little rain. But in some countries like the United Kingdom, where they have a lot of rain, they might well say, rain again, this is terrible. But in Saudi, you'd say, oh, wonderful, it's raining. Number 8, this coffee is awful. And these are all adjectives. They're all describing a noun or telling us more about a noun. Nice is telling us about the pizza. Lovely, telling us about the family. Our house is lovely. I'm really happy, describing myself. English lessons, interesting. Paris, beautiful. Weather, terrible. Coffee, awful. Again, this one I don't think should be too difficult. Match the words and the pictures. And again, we are looking at adjectives, but this time the adjectives mean opposites in each pair. The first one they've done for us is two houses. It's big, it's small. Now, what do you think the others are? Number 2. That bag is 300 pounds, that bag is 2 pounds. So we could say it is expensive and it is cheap. Yes? And here are 2 cars. This one looks fairly modern. That one looks like it's from many years ago. So we could say this one is new and this one is old. New and old. What about this? It looks like we are speaking about the weather. And there it looks like it is, the sun is shining, and there the snow is falling. So you could say hot and cold. And here we have 2 cats. Come on, this one's easy. Black and white. And here are 2 sums. That one is right. That one is wrong. Of course, right has other meanings, but in this case it means correct. Shall we check? It's expensive, it's cheap. It's hot, it's cold, it's black, it's white, it's right, it's wrong. Yes, and that was exactly what we said. Now, listen and complete the conversation. Number 1, they've completed for you. It's so hot today, isn't it? I know it's how many degrees? Listen and complete these.
Tape script 7.7. Adjectives. 1.
Oh, it's so hot today, isn't it?
I know. It's 35 degrees.
2.
Hey, I like your new shoes.
Thank you. They're really nice, aren't they?
They're fantastic.
3.
I live in a very small flat. How many bedrooms do you have? Only 1.
4.
How much is that coat?
£150.
Wow, that's too expensive for me.
5.
Your name's Peter, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, nice to meet you, Peter.
Did you get all of those? Let's check your answers. It's 35 degrees. Hey, I like your new shoes. They're fantastic. I live in a very small flat. A flat is what Americans call apartment. How many bedrooms do you have? Only 1. And then, how much is that coat? £150. Wow, that's too expensive for me. Your name's Peter, isn't it? Yes, that's right. Nice to meet you, Peter. Complete that and check your spelling. Good. If you've completed that, well done. And that is where we will conclude today's lesson. I hope you have found it beneficial. I hope you have learned something. And I hope you will go out there and practice what you have learned. The more you practice, the more you use the English, the more you use what you have learned, the easier it becomes and the better your English will become. Thank you for your time.